Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Buenos días, buenas tardes y buenas noches. No importa la hora que sea, siempre es un gran momento para aprender español con Profesor Pablo. Over the many years that I taught Spanish, without a doubt, the part of my class that the kids liked the most, along with a daily bulletin to start the class, I would talk in Spanish about local, state, national, international news, and that was great for listening, learning vocabulary, reinforcing grammar, and so on. But they all loved the frases útiles. Each week, we would get a list of about 25 common everyday expressions, and they would memorize those and be quizzed on those, along with everything else we did in the class as well. But the frases útiles are instant Spanish. These are all everyday common expressions. They incorporate vocabulary, they incorporate grammar, and we learn pronunciation at the same time. So when you get a cluster of these, right, and we're going to do many frases útiles, pick out the ones that you really like and put them in your repertoire and start using them on a daily basis. When I was a little kid, 4th grade, when I wanted to learn Spanish, 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, I would buy Spanish language comic books, Batman, Superman, Archie, Betty and Veronica, The Roadrunner, Beep Beep the Roadrunner, Richie Rich, Little Lotta, Baby Huey, you name it. I would buy the comics, and they say a picture's worth 1,000 words. I would look at the comic graphic, and I would read the phrases that went with the given graphic, and I could understand what it meant. And I started learning expressions like that, and I'd be dropping these on people right and left, and they were like, wow. Their jaw dropped, because how does this young kid know how to say this type of thing? And so it's instant Spanish. It's really great. And with all the lessons that you've already had, with all the verb numbering system and so on, these all have the verb numbering system in them in their everyday common expressions. So let's go. Here we go. Our first one, de eso yo no sé nada. I don't know anything about that. De eso yo no sé nada. You could make this sabía. De eso yo no sabía nada. I did not know anything about that. I didn't know anything about it. De eso yo no sabía nada. De eso yo no sé nada. I don't know anything about that. De eso no estoy seguro. De eso no estoy segura. I'm not sure about that. De eso no estoy seguro. You want to put in the past? Let's go with estaba. I wasn't sure about that. De eso no estaba seguro. There's imperfect right there. Adjective agreement. If you're a girl, I wasn't sure about that. De eso no estaba segura. Could you say no estaba segura de eso and reverse it? Yes, but I prefer this way. Number 3, está haciendo un calor de los diablos. Diablos are devils. This is the present tense. This is your ing. This is a 3. This is a 1. Está haciendo un calor de los diablos. It is making a heat of the devils. Literally, it's hotter than heck. It's hotter than Hades. Está haciendo un calor de los diablos. Remember, the H is always silent in Spanish. La H es muda. Me imagino que sí. I imagine so. Me imagino que sí. I imagine so. Creo que sí, I think so. Adivino que sí, I guess so. Me imagino que sí, I guess so. Tiene que ser hoy. It's got to be today. Something for your business, a delivery, a favor, whatever it might be. Tiene que ser hoy. It's got to be tomorrow. Tiene que ser mañana. It's got to be next week. Tiene que ser la semana próxima. It's got to be for mom. Tiene que ser para mamá. You can go with tiene que ser and expand. We could change this to tienen. They've got to be roses. Tienen que ser rosas. They've got to be carnations. Tienen que ser claveles, right? Learn a little phrase, learn the pattern, and take off. Like we talked earlier, way back in the first 50 lessons of Profesor Pablo, we talked about the diving board, right? Learn your basic phrase, and from there you can dive off into an infinite amount of directions and finish the phrase off however you want to. Tiene que ser, it's got to be. You could say, tiene que ser una hamburguesa con queso. It's got to be a cheeseburger. You're talking about food. Here we're talking about when something has to be. Tiene que ser hoy. Haré lo que pueda. I will do what I can. That's future, right? That's a 6. Pueda is an 8, a present subjunctive. You're talking about something that hasn't happened yet. It's going to be present subjunctive. That's the grammar end. But just haré lo que pueda. She will do the best she can. Hará lo mejor. She will do the best she can. Hará lo mejor que pueda. I will do the best I can. Haré lo mejor que pueda. Or I'll do what I can. Just what I can. Remember, lo que is what when it's not a question. I will do what I can. Haré lo que pueda. I'll do all I can. Haré todo lo que pueda. Let's make it we. We will do all that we can. This is going to go to haremos, and this will go to podamos. Haremos lo que podamos. We'll do what we can. Haremos todo lo que podamos. We'll do all that we can. Ya se lo di. I already gave it to her. I already gave it to him. Ya se lo di. Remember, the se is replacing le. You can't have two object pronouns together beginning with the letter L, so the le changes to se. Ya se lo di. That could be I already gave it to him. I already gave it to her. It could also be I already gave it to them. Les. Ya se lo di. If you want to say he already gave it to me, ya me lo dio. I already gave it to you. Ya te lo di. I heard the news. Escuché la noticia. Escuché la noticia. I heard the news. Escuché la noticia. We heard the news. Escuchamos la noticia. No me avisaron. They didn't let me know. They did not let me know. No me avisaron. Pablo, ¿por qué no fuiste al partido de béisbol? Why didn't you go to the baseball game? No me avisaron. They didn't let me know que había un partido, that there was a game. No me avisaron. He didn't let me know. No me avisó. She did not let me know. No me avisó. Me quedo con este. Me quedo con esta. Let's say there's a selection. Cookies, books, or something. You're being offered something. You say, me quedo con este. I'll keep this one. If it's a magazine, me quedo con esta. I'll keep this one. Why do we have an accent mark on the E of este and esta? When este and esta mean this one, you must have an accent on that E at the beginning. If it means this, and it's followed by a noun, then there's no accent mark. For example, I'll keep this magazine. Me quedo con esta revista. No magazine. Okay? Fue cancelado. It was canceled. Fue cancelado. If you want to say the wedding was canceled, la boda fue cancelada. Just learn this, and this is the natural way of learning. A kid learns, oh, fue cancelado, it was canceled. Then the kid knows, okay, they were canceled would be fueron cancelados. It was canceled, something feminine like la boda, la ceremonia, la reunión, la fiesta, fue cancelada. That's how you learn, right? That's how you learn. Le tengo mucho cariño. I have a lot of affection for him. It means I like him a lot. I like her a lot. Not just like him. Yeah, I like him a lot. Le tengo mucho cariño is affection. So that means it's a deeper like, right? Le tengo mucho cariño, meaning like you really care about the person, right? Le tengo mucho cariño. I really like him. I really like her. Le tengo mucho cariño. Se lo llevó el viento, the old Clark Gable movie with Olivia de Havilland. Se lo llevó el viento. Gone with the wind. That's the name of the movie, Gone with the Wind. But this phrase means the wind blew it away. The wind took it. Se lo llevó el viento. The wind blew it away. No te metas. No te metas. No te metas. Stay out of it. Don't get involved. Keep your nose out of it. No te metas. Stay out of it. No te metas. Stay out of it. This one here. Esto no tiene nada que ver contigo. This has nothing to do with you. Literally in Spanish, this has nothing to see with you. No tiene nada que ver contigo. This has nothing to do with you. Esto no tiene nada que ver contigo. Change this to eso and change this to tenía. That had nothing to do with you. Eso no tenía nada que ver contigo. You can expand these and change them and modify and adapt. Chispas cuadradas. Chispas cuadradas. Chispas are sparks. Cuadradas means that they're square shaped. Have you ever seen a spark that is a square shaped? Not going to happen. Sparks are jagged, right? Like broken glass, like shattered glass. They're jagged, sharp points all over. So what you're saying is, wow, good golly, jumping Jehoshaphat. Gee willikers, Shazam, wow. Chispas cuadradas, right? And it's an exclamation, like, wow, something. You never see a squared spark. That means that whatever happened is something that's highly, highly, highly unusual. Chispas cuadradas. There you go. Okay, so these are our expressions for this lesson. Pick out the ones that you like. There's going to be some here that you like, that you learn quickly. Focus on those. Maybe focus on 5, right? And then maybe have your second best, or learn them all. Whatever works for you works for me. But let's learn at least 5 of these. Here we go. De eso, yo no sé nada. I don't know anything about that. De eso, yo no estoy seguro. I'm not sure about that. If you want to put these into the past, this would be sabía. De eso, no sabía nada. I didn't know anything about that. De eso, no estaba seguro. I wasn't sure about that. Here, está haciendo un calor de los diablos. It's hotter than heck. Me imagino que sí. I imagine so. Tiene que ser hoy. Tiene que ser hoy. It's got to be today. Haré lo que pueda. Subjunctive because the action has not happened yet. Haré lo que pueda. I will do what I can. Ya se lo di. I already gave it to him. Ya se lo di. I already gave it to her. Escuché la noticia. I heard the news. Escuché la noticia. I heard the news. With an S in English. In Spanish, it's singular. No me avisaron. They didn't let me know. No me avisaron. Me quedo con este. I'll keep this one. Me quedo con esta. I'll keep this one. Fue cancelado. It was canceled. Fue cancelado. Le tengo mucho cariño. I really like her. I really like him. I have a lot of affection for him or for her. Le tengo mucho cariño. Se lo llevó el viento. The wind blew it away. Se lo llevó el viento. ¿Dónde está el papel? Se lo llevó el viento. The wind blew it away. No te metas. No te metas. Don't get involved. Stay out of it. Keep your nose out of it. No te metas. Esto no tiene nada que ver contigo. This has nothing to do with you. Esto no tiene nada que ver contigo. And the last one, gee willikers, chispas cuadradas. Oh my golly. Okay, one last time for pronunciation. De eso, yo no sé nada. De eso, no estoy seguro. Está haciendo un calor de los diablos. Me imagino que sí. Tiene que ser hoy. Haré lo que pueda. Ya se lo di. Escuché la noticia. No me avisaron. Me quedo con este. Me quedo con esta. Fue cancelado. Le tengo mucho cariño. Se lo llevó el viento. No te metas. No te metas. Esto no tiene nada que ver contigo. And finally, chispas cuadradas. Frases útiles. Useful sentences, useful phrases, handy sayings. Right? Frases útiles. Again, from comic books. I was ahead of the game when I started studying Spanish because I had all these expressions in. And then when I started learning grammar with it, then it just all blended together. Start learning these expressions and it will solidify and enhance whatever you know at this level. Trust me on this. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Okay? Okay. Hasta la próxima lección. Tengan ustedes un gran día. Los quiero mucho. Cuídense mucho. Les tengo mucho cariño. Les tengo mucho cariño a ustedes, mis seguidores. Okay. Hasta pronto. Bye.